I'm here to sort of set the scene as to why we must act together and support Breathe Freely. Every year, around 4,000 workers in the manufacturing sector suffer from breathing and lung problems.
About 1 in 6 adults who develop asthma have a very significant occupational cause.
Tackling that burden of ill health and its consequences for you and your employees is essential, and it's what today's Breathe Freely launch is all about. That the focus in this campaign should be on occupational lung disease associated with work, because for our sector that is the top priority.
It's all our jobs to collectively get the message out, especially to fragmented manufacturing, and amplify the key messages.
The fragility of the lungs relates to their beautiful structure. You only get 2. You need them all your life.
The reason Unite, the union's really keen on this, is that it chimes completely with what we want to do to improve the health of people at work.
The Breathe Freely campaign in manufacturing for companies like Rolls-Royce is immense. We're a global manufacturing company producing power systems worldwide. We have a lot of health risks, and our employees are our asset. Without that, we can't really operate and produce the products that we produce.
Business no longer allows staff to be in clouds of cigarette smoke, so why should we allow people to work in welding fume? It's just not acceptable.
We know there's lots of our members who do welding work who are at risk. It's a long-term risk which is hard for them to kind of rationalise, and the evidence is absolutely clear, isn't it, that welding fume causes a whole host of diseases and it can kill people, and that's the message we want to get across.
Lung cancer is a horrific diagnosis. You are 90% likely to be dead 5 years after that diagnosis.
There's still a great need for that, for the provision of welding fume extraction systems, and I think it's important that we should support a campaign like this, which is why Plymouth is sponsoring the campaign. They're proud to do so.
Phil the welder has done an enormous amount at a case level for capturing people's imagination. I'm absolutely delighted he's come. I'm not going to embarrass him and get him up to speak, but please do take the opportunity to go and talk to him.
I think it's a really important campaign to stop people ending up like me, disabled, not being able to work anymore, not having the life I wanted. That's why I think it's important. It's too late for me, but it's not too late for other people. Other people can avoid what's happened to me.
We're setting the ball rolling, but that's all we can do. It's really down to industry to get out there now and start taking notice of this and start to take action.
We need your commitment to support Breathe Freely in manufacturing and to provide managers with the tools to recognise bad practice and fix it.
We will only achieve better health outcomes if businesses, and especially SMEs, recognise that it's an integral part of being successful as a business.
We have initiatives at work such as Journey to Zero Harm, and what we would really like to do is use some of the tools from Breathe Freely to help us raise health up the agenda and fit it into our Journey to Zero Harm.
I think it's really a brilliant sort of concept of putting right today what may come out in the future.
We really need to do more for worker health in the UK, and JCB are proud to be launch partners with BOHS in the Manufacturing Breathe Freely campaign. Really pleased to be part of it.
We wholly support the initiative, and we're going to be real keen to drive this along through our company, but also I think really importantly to drive it through our supply chain.
We'll distribute the BOHS stuff, we'll send it to people and promote the campaign, and we'll support it as much as we can.
The need for action is clear, as are the solutions. Some of the challenging aspects are building understanding and changing custom and practice.
We're your partner here in EEF in this endeavour, and we'll stick with it and with you through this journey.